Cherry Orchard Road, Dolphin Mews, Springbank, The Hornet, Willowbed Drive. This is truly a non-representation of what is within these roads. They are all named after different aspects of the environment, but honestly have no truth to their names anymore. A few years ago, this is what you may have been able to see. Vibrant flowers and bright green grass. However, as more and more houses are needed within these roads, the more of this beauty gets destroyed. Cherry Orchard Road have barely any cherry orchard around. The dolphins from Dolphin Mews are being put at risk and are probably dying out. Springbank is less about spring and more about banks. The hornets are no longer needed, and Willowbed Drive people would rather stay in their beds than care about the nature around them.
Hi, my name is Nature and it's currently January 2020. It's the start of a new year, so hopes are high for everyone. I feel like it's going to be a good year for me. I just feel like humans are going to start caring for me a little bit more. I just think that 2019 was just such a tough year for everyone. It's left me feeling quite bruised and broken. But it's okay though, I understand what they were going through and I'm going to stay positive. I just know that humans can pull through for me. And I know they do care for me. I just think that sometimes they forget about me, you know? I understand because they have their own lives to deal with. The stresses of money and the future. But I just thought that I was a big part of their life and that means they wouldn't forget about me. Around me, currently things are okay. There's always room for improvement. I see lots of colour. Colour's my favourite thing to see. I love colour. But I'm just sad because new things are being built every day and trees are being cut down. Even the small things like humans not turning off a light when they leave a room or not recycling when they can. I know that it may seem small to them, but it's a big thing for me. I just wish that for the future they'd start to see these things and how they're affecting me and maybe just try and cut back on them a little bit. It's not a big thing to change. My message to humans is please just be more careful. I know that life is tough sometimes, but if we just look out for each other more, it will benefit us all in a positive way.
I am Nature in early 2020. I am confused. I am hurt and battered. I may look fine on the outside, but I am extremely anxious about the future. I do so much for the world, making life and making sure that every living creature can breathe. But am I noticed? No. Day by day, I feel unwell and I keep getting worse. I feel sad constantly. Things are constantly replacing me, buildings and creatures. Everything and the trees are always being destroyed for the selfishness of humans. There are huge factories which make weapons which release awful and dangerous gases into the air. It makes it so hard to breathe. I don't think the world will ever appreciate the nature around them. This is what will happen if we look after our environment and the nature. Notice the strong trees, the beautiful vibrant flowers. As you walk through, you can breathe in fresh air and smell the flowers around you. In the trees are squirrels and birds. But then, you got more selfish. You wanted a quicker way of travelling, so you needed a car with a bigger engine. The air is no longer clear and fresh. The pollution slowly drives more and more wildlife away from their natural habitat. You start to notice that there are less trees and more artificial grass. In 30 years, this may be our future, a world full of dark colours and smoke, pollution. You no longer are able to go outside without a mask and protective gear due to the lack of clean air around you. You can't see any green. The sun is hidden by dust clouds, and it's just getting worse until all there is rubble. But if this happens, there is only the wish of being able to go back to the way it was.
What do you think the world should be doing about climate change, and do you still harbor that skepticism?
I feel that the United States has tremendous wealth. The wealth is under its feet. I've made that wealth come alive. We're the number one energy producer in the world. Soon it will be by far the number one. It's tremendous wealth, and LNG is being sought after all over Europe and all over the world, and we have more of it than anybody else. And I'm not going to lose that wealth. I'm not going to lose it on dreams, on windmills, which, frankly, aren't working too well. I'm not going to lose it. So, and I'm an environmentalist. A lot of people don't understand that. And I think I know more about the environment than most people.
See, I'm not one of these people who's worried about everything. You got people like this around you. Country's full of them now. People walking around all day long, every minute of the day, worried about everything. Worried about the air, worried about the water, worried about the soil. Worried about insecticides, pesticides, food additives, carcinogens. Worried about radon gas, worried about asbestos. Worried about saving endangered species. Let me tell you about endangered species, all right? Saving endangered species is just one more arrogant attempt by humans to control nature. It's arrogant meddling. It's what got us in trouble in the first place. Doesn't anybody understand that? Interfering with nature.
People are suffering. People are dying. Entire ecosystems are collapsing. We are in the beginning of a mass extinction, and all you can talk about is money and fairy tales of eternal economic growth. How dare you?
Hi, I'm Nature, and it's currently January 2050. I'm here to say thank you. Humans have listened to me, and things couldn't be more beautiful than they are today. I don't feel broken anymore. I am alive and thriving and blooming with new possibilities. I'm so grateful for everything the humans have done for me and started looking after me. The earth is healing, and I couldn't be more excited for the future. My surroundings are full of colour, and there is life everywhere. I always see humans thinking about their actions before they do things. Lots of things on Earth have become biodegradable and better for the environment and me. I just hope that humans can keep this up. My message to humans is thank you. Because of you, the Earth is healing and I'm healing. There's no worries about climate change or animal extinction. Life has just become more livable and everyone is so happy. Things are so beautiful here. So thank you, and keep looking after your surroundings. Thank you.
I am Nature in 2050. I'm destroyed. I'm struggling to stay alive now. The air is dirty. Any flowers don't stay alive for more than a minute. Everything is fake. Just everything is fake now. Everything is made out of artificial materials, and it's really hard to breathe. You can't go out now without wearing an oxygen mask or fake clothes and protective gear. You walk down the street and all you see is plastic and metal and none of the natural greens that made the world so pretty. People didn't appreciate me, and now there's no going back. Please just look after me, or you're gonna end up like me.